Today on Corporate Review, join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. This is Corporate Review.
Welcome to the show. I'm Jackie Bales. More than ever before, businesses need reliable sources of stored energy in order to operate. Here today to discuss how his company is providing customers with just these solutions, we have John Craig, Chairman and CEO of EnerSys. Welcome, John.
Well, thank you, Jackie. It's great to be here with you.
John, why is stored energy so critical to so many industries today?
Well, Jackie, if you look over the last couple of decades and what's happened with the internet coming about, cell phones, and even electric cars, the demand on the grid today is greater than it's ever been before. And when you think about computers as an example, that if the electricity goes out and you haven't got a backup solution in place, what happens is you're going to lose all that data. And I think it's an example on Wall Street. When the electricity went out in New York City, on Wall Street, the computers kept running. They didn't crash. If they would have, it would have been a travesty for that to happen. That's where my company, EnerSys, comes into play. We're the world's largest industrial battery company. We provide the backup solutions, not only for computers and telecommunications. Think about if you're in the hospital on the operating table and the electricity goes out. You want some backup in place. We have that. The other thing is when you take a look at industrial fork trucks, as an example, or motive power. With the material handling equipment growing so fast by people ordering things off the internet and having things shipped from one location to the next. I recently saw that over 90% of the packages that are opened up by anybody, the product is handled by a fork truck somewhere along the line. So our company, we do business in over 100 different countries. We're in industrial batteries to support a lot of different industries.
Wow. So exactly how is EnerSys able to provide more complex and larger backup and motive power stored energy solutions? How are you doing this?
Great question. Great question. And the way we do it is this. That when you think about a battery, nobody wants to go out and buy a battery. I mean, you don't buy a battery as an end product.
No.
You buy a battery to take and fulfill something that needs to be done, whether it's starting your car in the morning or whether it's a backup to a system, whatever. And what we have is a group of engineers and very talented people that go out and work with the customers. That's the key word, is customers. What is it the customer really wants? What do they really need? And our engineers design the battery or the stored energy solution that's required to fit the need of the products that our customers sell.
Well, let's take a closer look at EnerSys and their stored energy solutions.
With the ever-increasing demand for stored energy around the globe, stored energy solutions are becoming more and more critical. As the world's largest industrial stored energy solutions company, EnerSys has many industry-leading product offerings and is capable of deploying a variety of chemistries or technologies to solve all of their customers' needs.
Energy storage covers many aspects, but from our perspective, the continued growth of cloud computing, the use of databases, and just the overall expansion of people's presence over the globe continues to drive energy storage and the opportunities for companies such as EnerSys. Convert to Electric, C2E as EnerSys calls it, is an application whereby we sit down with forklift truck users who are using either internal combustion or propane trucks, and we talk to them and convert them to using batteries. In that conversion, users are seeing an average of $6,000 a year in savings per truck. And the industry is seeing savings of tens of millions in dollars in fuel savings alone. Another motive power solution we have is called ZBC, or Zero Battery Changeouts. ZBC is targeted toward the material handling operators with multiple shift operations. Through the use of battery sizing and opportunity fast charging, we can eliminate the need for costly battery changeouts. Eliminating these changeouts allows for higher efficiency, increased operator safety, and eliminates the need for a dedicated battery room.
EnerSys offers a wide variety of quality products, from high energy density products to fast charge capable motive power products to large-scale energy storage solutions to their customers.
EnerSys maintains multiple sales and service locations throughout the globe. We have a global focus on what our customers' needs are, but maintain intimate customer contact on the local level to make sure that we can satisfy their demands. By using this approach, we can really give the customer best value. With our global sales reach and this broad product portfolio, it allows us to really find the optimum solution for a customer's application. By matching that solution, it really gives the customers best-in-class service and ultimately best value for their application. The OptiGrid product is truly a solution for the large-scale energy storage market. OptiGrid can use any of the many technologies that EnerSys has in our portfolio to address markets such as utility energy storage, behind the meter, renewable integration, even peak shaving. we're truly excited about the opportunity that's bringing us.
EnerSys strives to be the easiest stored energy company to do business with through reacting quickly to their customers' needs in the field, offering a broad range of energy storage products, and standing behind the quality of their products and the warranties they offer. With their leading global position in stored energy solutions, EnerSys' world-class product offerings and customer service can meet customers' global as well as regional needs.
John, tell us about the history of EnerSys.
Well, if you go back at year 2000, we were part of Yuasa, a Japanese company, and myself and 4 other managers, we put together a buyout of the company, of Yuasa, the Americas division. That was in November of 2000. January 2001, we changed the company's name to EnerSys. And at that point, we were just in the United States. But our strategy, our vision was we wanted to be the world's largest industrial battery company globally, because we have a lot of global customers, a lot of global customers. So since that period of time, we've done 27 different acquisitions. In fact, if you go back to the 2000 range, over 90% of our business was the United States. Today, it's less than 50% of our business in the United States. And the United States market is growing tremendously for us. But of all the acquisitions that we've done around the world, it's made our company go from roughly $400 million to $2.5 billion today.
John, what markets does EnerSys serve?
Well, Jackie, there's a number of different markets. It's everything from telecommunications industry, whether it's a wireline device or a wireless device, industrial fork trucks, we're the world's largest manufacturer of batteries for industrial fork trucks, or motor power vehicles as they're referred to. Another area would be military applications. We do business with over 40 different countries around the globe in military, making everything from batteries for submarines or tactical vehicles. Medical devices, as an example, is another area. We actually have batteries that are implanted in human beings for spinal stimulation, as an example.
So everything from the tiniest possible batteries to
very large batteries. Yes, you're right.
Now, you mentioned the company has grown from $400 million in 2000 to $2.5 billion today. What were the major drivers for this growth, John?
Well, I think it goes back to really looking at what customers want. And when you're dealing with international companies, large companies that do business all across the globe, they want one very reliable source. And we call it best value. We provide the best value to our customers. We stand behind it. It's a global solution. It's not just in the U.S. where we ship batteries to somewhere around the world. We manufacture batteries across the globe. So that's been one part of it. And it goes back to really providing what our customers need. The other part is buying companies, 27 different acquisitions since 2000, to put all these companies together to have one philosophy, and that is provide the best value stored energy solutions for our customers in the world.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you're already just in a growth mode. What growth targets does the company have?
Well, $4 billion by 2018 is our growth target. We set that in place, and that's going to come about partly in organic growth, part by new products that we have under development right now, and partly with acquisitions. We'll continue the acquisition trail. And there's really 4 areas that we look at. The first one I call bolt-ons. And what that means is you buy a company that manufactures the same product that you manufacture or a similar product, and you don't necessarily need their manufacturing location. What you need is their customer and distribution. In many cases, we don't need the factory, so what we do is we manufacture the products in one of our existing factories. These companies typically lose money. When we acquire them, we can turn them around and they're good money makers for us. The second area is geographic expansion. As an example, this last year we completed an acquisition in Malaysia. We completed an acquisition buying out a joint venture partner in India. We've done one in South America, South Africa, Tunisia, across the globe. 27 acquisitions, and we will continue that mode to help us get to the $4 billion target. Third area are different technologies. It's not just lead acid. We have products in nickel cadmium, nickel zinc, lithium ion batteries. So we look at all different technologies and see what's out there and what really fits for us. And the fourth area, that we have a best distribution system in the industrial battery business. So we look at companies that are really outside of our space, that aren't really battery companies, but are companies that will go in parallel with a battery. As an example, we just completed an acquisition in Washington State. The company's name was Purcell. They build cabinets. Well, guess what? In our batteries, you put them in cabinets.
Right.
So from a customer standpoint, it's a natural. Buying the battery in the cabinet, and we can install the electronics in there if they want it also.
TPPL batteries are specifically engineered to use thin plates and high surface area. This combination allows significantly improved performance versus standard designs. It also allows the users to have higher reliability and increased performance, further creating value for their application. We're here at our state-of-the-art thin plate pure lead, or TPPL manufacturing facility, In this facility, we manufacture a broad range of products, everything from motive power, aerospace and defense, telecommunications, and UPS products. Through our global sales reach and this wide portfolio of products, it allows us to really find the best solution for a customer's application and match it to a product that'll help them. Once we make that match, it really provides best value to the customers and really gives them the optimum solution.
What do you think, John, are the major reasons for EnerSys' success?
Well, I think what it is, it really goes back to our employees. We all have the same philosophy and we understand it. And what that is know the customer, know the application, and look at how we can better our customers or serve our customers better. And we talk about providing best value. And we talk about having our engineers working with the other engineers and designing the right products to fit the right application, the right technology working with the end product. So I think that's been a lot of it. And I think the other part is in our philosophy. We're the best in the industry to be easy to do business with.
How does this global presence that you have give you competitive advantage? I would assume that would be huge as well, right?
Oh, it is, Jackie, it is. I mean, when you take a look at these large international companies that in the past what they would have to do is in one area of the world, let's say it's Europe, they would deal with one manufacturer of batteries. In the United States or North America, they would deal with another one. South America, even another one. Or the Asian market. Today, we offer the same solution globally, and we manufacture it in multiple locations. So the reliability is there. It's the best product in the industry. It's the best service in the industry. We take care of customers.
Wow.
And we have a great group of people that know how to do that.
Can you give us a peek at what new products, maybe new energy technologies that EnerSys is developing?
One of the big ones right now, as you probably have read, I'm sure a lot of people have read about the grid storage. And grid storage is, you know, when New York City is an example, when it's really hot outside and everyone has their air conditioning on and you're putting a load really on the grid. Well, we have the ability to store that energy, the electricity during off-peak areas and then putting it back into the line during the peak areas. So it's called OptiGrid. It's a product that we offer. We've just started to develop. We have developed the product and we're just starting to market that product today.
That could be huge.
It could be.
Oh my gosh, wow. What do you believe will be the largest market opportunities for EnerSys over the next 5 years?
Boy, it's a tough question because there's so many of them. When you look at the geographic expansion we've talked about, as an example, in India, we have a $25 million company over there. It's a small company we recently acquired. That market is a $1 billion market, and we're going to be investing heavily in India because we believe it's a great market. Telecommunications, you're going to continue to see expansion in there. Take an example in Europe. Europe has very little 4G that we have in the United States and it's in the rest of the world. Europe right now is starting to deploy 4G for the telecommunication systems. That's a big opportunity for us. We also see some new technologies like nickel zinc as an example. There's just a lot of great opportunities, a lot of growth potential going forward.
Wow, well it certainly sounds like EnerSys can provide their customers with the best value of stored energy solutions, just innumerable solutions. So thank you so much for joining me to tell us about it.
Well, thank you, Jackie. It was great being with you today.